Hey guys, I just wanted to jump on and make this video real quick. Not so much a rant now. It's been nearly 8 days since this happened. But I wanted to talk about eStocks. Um, eStocks started in Britain as basically a consignment store, buy low, sell high, buying in items in bulk from people and then selling them at a slightly higher price so that they make a low-end profit. Well, I bought something from them a couple months back. I bought Final Fantasy Advent Children Complete on Blu-ray for a little under $10, and it came and included both the DVD and the Blu-ray, and they were completely spotless. They still are completely spotless, and I'm glad for that. It worked out. It was a good buy, and it was pretty affordable for it being the Blu-ray. However, just this last week, I was on eBay, and I spotted this little gem for $20. And man, that's a hell of a deal, so I snatched it up. Unfortunately, not even 2 days later, they refunded my money and said that it was a clerical error. They were very, very vague, and it felt like a pre-generated message with someone's signature at the bottom. It did not feel very authentic. It felt, well, felt kind of like I got ripped off. But they refunded me, and I'm just getting on here to say, if you buy through eStocks, it is very hit and miss. I have seen a few complaints about scratched discs. They almost always, in their condition of the item, it's like their software always posts it with a very good condition. And they claim to have done meticulous quality checks on their items. Whether or not such a thing is true remains to be seen. There's rumors about that they use software for their pricing algorithms and to undercut other merchants if they're selling said item. This software may automatically post the items with, defaulting to very good as its condition, regardless of whether or not it actually has gone through any quality checks. I guess I was one of the lucky ones to get Final Fantasy Advent Children for the price that I got it at, in the condition that I got it in. Because, I mean, it says, I'm pretty sure if I went and looked, it probably said very good condition, and that's like new condition, honestly, the one that I got. But yeah, the third 12 Kingdoms Blu-ray is extremely rare. They only made a couple hundred copies, and then decided, Media Blasters only made a couple hundred copies, and then decided they just, didn't want to take it for a second run and didn't produce any more of the Blu-rays. So it has become a very rare thing to have, and I felt a little betrayed that they would post something so carelessly if they didn't actually have it, or if they didn't mean to post it on eBay and perhaps deal with a private seller because of the item's value. But luckily enough, within a week or so later, pardon, my internet seems to be a little slow today, I found this for $19.99, free shipping, from another seller. And they have a 100% feedback rating, which is a lot better than eStock's 99.5% rating, which means 0.5% of their customers weren't happy. And mind you, eStocks has nearly 1 million plus feedback. So if we run the numbers, let's just say 1 million. That means that 50,000 customers out of 1 million weren't happy. And that's just their negative, not their neutral feedback. But, I mean, I guess I was very lucky that someone else posted this item at near to the same price. But yeah, as far as eStocks goes, be wary when you're purchasing something from them. Read the entire description and make sure you're actually getting what you pay for. Don't take any bullshit. If the item is not in very good condition, even if it's something you really, really want, even if it plays all the way through without any hiccups or problems, send it back. Get something better. If you were lucky enough to get what I got with Advent Children, and it's in pristine condition, it's better condition than what they claimed on the listing, hey, good deal. But just be very careful when buying from eStocks. Also, just so you know, eStocks is their name on eBay. They have other seller accounts on other sites. Let's see, there's eStocks, eStocks USA, Zoverstocks on Amazon, Magpie, MusicMagpie is another name. If you actually go to MusicMagpie, I don't know what their actual domain is. Again, I'm sorry, my internet's a little slow today. No, I'm not downloading prawn. In fact, here, there's nothing being downloaded. It's just sluggish, and I should probably restart my modem. It's been about 3 weeks since my last restart. Yeah, so if you Google MusicMagpie and you go to MusicMagpie, it will actually redirect you to Decluttr. Decluttr, if you go there and you start adding stuff to a consignment catalog, and then go through and click submit, they'll actually make you an offer, hold that money for you, and as soon as they receive your items, they pay you for it. I've seen some BBB posts about Decluttr where they get said items and they'll knock off a couple of the items. Let's say if you sold them like 100 items and you ship them out 100 items in 3 boxes. One of the biggest things I've seen, one of the biggest complaints is sometimes people will get an email after their items arrive to Decluttr and they'll say, we don't want to pay you for these 8 items because they're not in the condition we were meant to believe, or they didn't have like the ISBN UPC visible, or they were like clearance house books or clearance house CDs. They're very picky. And in one of the complaints that I saw, they rejected 5 DVDs because the customer who sent them in, they were sleeved. They had jackets that you had to pull off to see the actual case. And the UPC is inside the jacket. Well, clearly they didn't really examine what it is that they got, because they rejected like these 5 or 6 items for not having a UPC, even though they were under a jacket. So clearly they didn't like take the time to actually pull off the jacket and look at the case. But yeah, so again, eStocks, eStocks USA, Zoverstocks, MusicMagpie, Decluttr, when you're dealing with them, either buying or selling to them, just be very, very stingy and be very careful. And good luck.